which number that was. I mean, it was probably 6 or 7, or something at that point.
I guess he's also the hardest working artist because he can't remember his own shows. That's how many shows he's been in. Now, I invite everyone listening to go to DustinParker.com.
Yes. Correct.
DustinParker.com. Go look at some of the work. There's a lot of work there, and that's not even all of the work. So you can look there. There's some shop stuff, some blog stuff. You can find some social media things like that. But since you can't remember, neither can I want you to take a picture of this. I want you to get this here. We got video running on this. This piece of art here, we call this The Middle Class by Dustin Parker. This is one of 5 prints. You remember that?
I don't remember the piece at all, to be honest with you.
All right, digital art piece. You got that?
Now I remember it.
There we go.
Yeah, that was from that was a while back.
All right, that was from I bought it at that show. I bought several at this show. Here's another one. What about the gift? It's called.
I don't remember those yet. See, I can't remember the titles from the pieces. It's too long ago, man.
Too long ago. 10 years, he says. You got that?
Well, let me tell you. I'll tell you a story on the titles. Usually, the way the titles work is I usually have a big stack of pieces the day before the show, and I'm sitting there going, "What the fuck am I gonna call these paintings?" And so I'm just kind of, I'm like thinking of like song lyrics and like, movie titles, and I'm just any kind of words I can kind of pull out of the air, books I've read, and I do have like things I've written down. So I really don't have like a firm memory on that stuff. I usually have to look it up. When people start rattling off the titles on my pieces, I'm like,
yeah, because it's like
if they describe it to me, I could tell you, oh, I know what that is.
If you had to make a quick estimate of how many pieces you've done since leaving college, since leaving college and to this point, what would be the rough estimate?
Oh, I mean, probably a couple thousand.
Couple thousand. I almost feel like you did 1,000 at that last show. This is The Gift.
Oh, yeah. I remember.
Yeah, that's one of my favorites. Actually, there's another one that has a title. I would run off the title, but you're not going to remember it, so there's no point of that.
Yeah, I probably
but yeah, like these pieces, you had larger pieces. I'm in college. I forget how much I paid for these, but like I'm looking at these pieces. We're looking at things in the $100,000 range, and you're doing things that has at least how I read it, some political commentary to it or social commentary. Mm-hmm. You had a Bin Laden piece up there that was fairly large, another George Bush, and I think I remember a Warhol, but I could be wrong.
Yeah, I think back then I was doing a lot more, like definitely in my 20s, I was doing a lot more kind of politically themed stuff, and a lot of like those pieces that you have. And a lot of that was using found imagery
mm-hmm.
and kind of collaging it together and going in and paint, digitally painting and putting textures and things on top of it. And yeah, I mean, I did a lot of, during the Bush years, I was doing quite a bit of political work. And I think at this point now, I've kind of so burnt out on that.
Mm-hmm.
At this point, I kind of feel like I really just kind of want to paint like nice, happy, pretty things.
Okay.
And be more the guy that's painting stuff that's kind of an escape, as opposed to what I was more probably my 20s as the guy who's kind of soapboxing.